guys, Natasha from Natasha'Scrapbookorner, and today I'm coming to you with this enormous Christmas bird project, and it is Tilda inspired. It's actually Tilda pattern, and I use some of the fabrics from NSK and some of the fabrics from my stash. The same goes with the trims and laces. So, and this huge stocking supposed to have wings, and it does. So let me zoom in. It's really big, so it's really hard to record. So the top, you see the scalloped edge. And if we'll start scrolling down, there are two wings on the left there, and this beautiful base fabric. It's covered with the embroidered tulle from Joann's, and then this beautiful dangle trim. It's from NSK. And if we'll go lower, sorry for the shakiness, you have the first row of right there, the first row of sequins trim that you can find at NSK. Well, not now. Then the next row, it's Artist Bling, one little dreamer, and it's all based on the wide crochet trim lace from NSK, and rosettes from my stash. And then this little tutu, gathered tutu under the pink floral trim there. It's just the fabric from one of the NSK fabric kits, and I just tear the strip and gather it together. So very dimensional decoration. And so there is the main fabric, the green, and it will scoop to the toes there. I created the kind of like pink cushiony toe, so it's like double pattern in there, and I used the scallop crochet trim from NSK, two rows, one on the left and one on the side, and in the middle I put the floral trim, organza, trim, rosette trim from my stash. So there you go. That's one side, and I was going for a crazy quilt. Sorry for the shaky video, but there is no way I can record it any other way. Okay, let me walk in there and turn it around. Alright, so I flipped it on another side, and another side is also crazy quilt. So we started from that scalloped edge of the fabric, or the border, I don't know how to call it, and you see the wings on the right now, and you see that cross stitching, and I was going for the candy cane pattern, that red white stripes. So I left it as is. I wanted to create the rectangulars, do another diagonal from stitch, but then when I saw that first layer stitch from the left to the right, I really liked it. So I just spread it some rolled rosettes from my stash, and they're like beige. And I just stitch them, hand sew them in there. So next row is Artie's beautiful golden trim, and I just basically use 2 parts of it. Next couple rows, there are a couple rows, those are really crazy quilts. Let me zoom, and I'm sure I will be sorry so there are 2 layers. Let me flip the camera, oopsie, so I can see what I was showing to you. Okay, so there are 2 rows. If I will lift up, this is the first row right here. So as you see, I just took the base of the fabric, okay, all one fabric, and when it was straight, I had a bunch of scraps of the fabrics left, and some of them, they are actually you see these longer pieces, they are something that I was cutting out, the pattern, and I just stitched them all in and stitch couple dangling trims in here, and then pull it and stitch them on the boot. So basically that's it. So you will actually, I did all those layers that I'm showing to you before I sewed the whole boot. So when I cut out the main boot out of the fabric, then I started to quilt it, and then when I was done with the quilting, I stitched it all together in the seams all the way around. So, and the next crazy quilt layer looks like this. So you see here a bunch of different fabrics, a lace, gathered trim, and etc. So, and this layer is that wide cotton trim from NSK, and the next is the pearlized bling from my stash, and then I created the gathered skirt, tutu skirt. Let me move out, I don't need me in here anymore, so I can scoop back and start navigate down. So that's what I was talking about, that that tutu skirt. And it's basically just the rag that I had, and I just tear it, and it's very soft, so it's really nice. So it's basically all your scraps are in here, and you see the main green fabric, and here I just add a little tulle with this scalloped cotton on the heel, with a scalloped cotton trim. And then I took the piece of the same fabric separately, and I gathered it, and I sewed on that gathered white trim, oops, that one, and then I hand sewed the sequins flowers with the pearl beads on it, and then I sewed it on the main fabric piece. And for the toe, I went for the crazy quilt period. So basically it's everything all scrambled together and stitched on wildly. There is the butterfly in a corner, there is the golden trim in there, and it's all scraps and yarn, and little pieces of this, that, and it's all underneath of the tulle netting. It's like hold on, I can actually reach it. It's kind of like honeycomb type of tulle. I know it's not really showing. You see by the texture, kind of like even open it even more. Yeah, like this. So I have a variety at NSK. I love tools and I love playing with them. So, and I have a bunch of, you know, in my stash. So there you go. That's let me zoom you out and let me show it to you again. And now I did the pictures, of course. Excuse my mess, and it's too big to just navigate as so it's big, but it's really adorable. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the pictures if you wish. Leave me a comment again as if you wish. I'll talk to you later. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.